Hello and welcome to the Center for Family Support's Digital Citizenship Workshop. Today we will be discussing social media and privacy. With great power comes great responsibility. We are all responsible for our actions when on social media platforms. You are responsible for what you post and share with others on the internet. You are responsible for your safety and keeping your personal information confidential or safe. You are responsible for the words you use to communicate online with others. You are responsible for how you choose to navigate the internet, and you are also responsible for the devices that you own, like your cell phone, tablet, or laptop. Take a quick second to think about the social media apps that you like to use. Which ones are your favorite? Is it Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, or even Pinterest? On the next slide, we'll have a brief video about staying safe on the internet, and we'll dive deeper into the topics on the following slides.
Love and kisses from... Oh, it's on! I'm sorry, guys. I know I've told you I'd share everything with you, but this letter is really, really private. Okay. Now it's safe in my top secret secretive box. The internet is a great place to do research for school. Share pictures with friends, play video games, or check out the latest trending videos. But it's important to remember that there are billions of people who access the internet, and not everyone has good intentions when doing so. You should think carefully before you share personal information, pictures, or videos on the internet. Even if you think it is private. Nothing on the internet is completely private. It's a good rule of thumb not to put up anything that could embarrass you later. If you wouldn't want your grandmother to see it, then don't post it. And don't share private information with people you don't know. Trust your instincts. If someone approaches you online and makes you feel uncomfortable or in danger, stop communication with them immediately. And tell a parent or another trusted adult. It's best not to meet in person someone you've only met online, even if you've been communicating with them for a long time. They may not be who they have told you they are, and it could be dangerous. If you do decide to meet someone from online, it's best to meet them in a public place and to not go alone. Always take a friend along just to be safe, and let someone else know exactly where you are going and who you are going to meet. Bullying someone online, through email, social media, text messaging, or any other website or app is called cyberbullying and is still a form of bullying. It's often better to block, delete, or try to ignore bullying messages than to respond to them. If that doesn't work, getting help from a parent, school counselor, or another trusted adult might be a good idea. That's especially true if the cyberbullying contains threats. Remember to always keep your personal information private. Check your privacy settings to make sure that only your friends can see what you post. And never, ever share your passwords with anyone else. The internet could be a wonderful place to explore. Just remember to stay safe while doing it. Oh, what was it? My dog's birthday. Shoot, okay, that didn't work. Oh, I know. Last 4 digits of my cell number. Okay, that wasn't it. That might take a while. Until next time.
What does it mean to protect your privacy on the internet? One is that we should not share personal information online. Some examples of personal information are your passwords, private health information, your address, phone number, email, credit or debit card number, social security number, Medicaid or Medicare number, and SNAP benefits number. These things are all personal to you and linked to you, and if someone has it, they could take advantage of your information and use it for their own gain. So an example is, if someone may reach out to you by email or text message for personal information, it's always a good idea to give them a call to make sure that you're talking to the correct person. When they confirm you're talking to the right person, it's okay to send that information. My question for you is, can you think of anything else that's not good to share on the internet? Privacy and those around us. It is also important to respect the privacy of those around us. If you use FaceTime, Live, or any other application to communicate on video, make sure that you are the only person in view of the camera or in a separate space from others. If you would like to show a friend or housemate who is nearby, ask them first if they would like to be on camera. It is okay if they say no. If you are doing a therapy session on FaceTime, make sure to go to a private place so you can speak freely without others hearing your private health information. It is important to be familiar with the privacy settings on applications you use in order to share just the right amount of information. Facebook and other similar applications online have sections called Settings and Privacy, where you can adjust your safety settings. You can modify who can search for you, what information is visible on your page, and you can block people from your page. Selecting Friends in the Privacy section will ensure that only your friends can see pictures and posts you make. Will make that content visible only to you. What you post online lasts forever, and that can be done through screenshots or screen recordings. A screenshot is when someone takes a snapshot of what you wrote. It's like a picture. They can take a screenshot of a video you posted, a picture that you posted, or even a text message, and then they could do whatever they want with that later. Similar to that is the screen record. Someone can take a video of a conversation or a FaceTime call that you had. Now they have word for word what you said and a visual of you saying it. So remember, just because you posted something and deleted it online, it does not mean it can't be found. Be careful what you say and share on the internet. It could come back to haunt you. Disappearing messages and pictures on Snapchat, Instagram, WhatsApp, or any other app can be saved or found later. People can screenshot what you posted and save it without you knowing they did. And people can even screen record you while you are FaceTiming or video calling with them and save it for later. Take a second to reflect and think about what you would do if someone asked for your address online and you did not know them, or what you would do if someone was being rude or mean to you online. Some possible answers for both are that you would ignore them or stop talking to them, block them, delete them from your friends list, or share your concerns with someone that you trust. Meeting someone in person isn't the only way we date these days. Now, people find dates online. When using dating websites, we should be safe and responsible. What do you think is okay to share with someone you don't know who you just met online? Take a second before we go on to the next slide. While dating online or just meeting friends online, it's important to be careful what you share. Some appropriate things to share: your first name, your age, the general area where you live. For example, instead of saying I live in Woodhaven, just say I live in Queens. It leaves the area up to interpretation and it could be anywhere. No one can pinpoint exactly what town you live in. You can share an appropriate picture where you're fully dressed and clothed, smiling, and look approachable. And you can also share things that you are interested in and like to do. Things to keep in mind. Remember that whatever you share or say online can be saved and shared with other people that you do not know. There are people online called predators. Predators are those who seek dates but have bad intentions in mind for when they meet them in person. A safe way to make sure you're meeting who you think you're meeting is to call them on video or over the phone to make sure that they match up with who they say or show themselves as online. Prior to meeting someone in person that you met online, you should let someone know where you're going and when you expect to return. Share the person's name and contact information with someone who knows you are going on a date with them. If you have a picture, you should share that with them as well. Always meet in a public location, and if they suggest another location that is not public, decline to meet. So somewhere like a mall, a library, a busy park. If you feel uncomfortable during the date, call someone to get you or just leave. Your safety comes first. All right, that concludes the workshop. Thank you for listening in. If you would like to see more Zooms or more workshops that are pre-recorded, head over to the cfsny.org website. You can check out the YouTube channel as well as register for any of the virtual supports that go on Monday through Saturday. Thanks and have a great day.